Hey guys, my name is Lowell and welcome to the channel. So we have a sponsored video. Thank you very much, Joe, for this. This is going to be RWBY Chapter 3, but this is actually the Shining Beacon Part 2. So let's jump in. Let's have a look at this one. Man, it's a pretty impressive school, isn't it? I must say.
Ruby, over here! I saved you a spot! Oh, hey, I gotta go. I'll see you after the ceremony.
Hey, wait! Ah, great. Where am I supposed to find another nice, quirky girl to talk to?
Oh.
How's your first date going, little sister? You mean since you ditched me and I exploded? Yikes, meltdown already? No, I literally exploded a hole in front of the school, and there was some fire, and I think some ice. Are you being sarcastic? I wish! I tripped over some crabby girl's luggage, and then she yelled at me, and then I sneezed, and then I exploded, and then she yelled again, and I felt really, really bad, and I just wanted her to stop yelling at me. You! Oh God, it's happening again!
You're lucky we weren't blown off the side of the cliff.
Oh my god, you really exploded.
It was an accident! It was an accident! What's this?
The Schnee Dust Company is not responsible for any injuries or damages sustained while operating a Schnee Dust Company product. Although not mandatory, the Schnee family highly encourages their customers to read and familiarize themselves with this easy-to-follow guide to dust application and practice in the field.
You really want to start making things up to me?
Absolutely.
Read this and don't ever speak to me again.
Look, it sounds like you two just got off on the wrong foot. Why don't you start over and try to be friends, okay?
Yeah, great idea, sis. Hello, Weiss. I'm Ruby. Wanna hang out? We could go shopping for school supplies.
Yeah, and we can paint our nails and try on clothes and talk about cute boys like tall, blonde, and scraggly over there.
Well, really?
No. Oh.
No.
Yikes.
I'll keep this brief. You have traveled here today in search of knowledge, to hone your craft and acquire new skills. And when you have finished, you plan to dedicate your life to the protection of the people. But I look amongst you, and all I see is wasted energy, in need of purpose, direction. You assume knowledge will free you of this, but your time at this school will prove that knowledge can only carry you so far. It is up to you to take the first step.
You will gather in the ballroom tonight. Tomorrow, your initiation begins. Be ready. You are dismissed.
He seemed kind of off.
It's almost like he wasn't even there.
I'm a natural blonde, you know.
That was a weird, they're all sleeping on the floor?
It's like a big slumber party.
I don't think Dad would approve of all the boys, though.
I know I do. What's that?
A letter to the gang back at Signal. I promised to tell them all about Beacon and how things are going.
Aw, that's so cute!
Shut up! I didn't get to take my friends with me to school. It's weird not knowing anyone here.
What about John? He's nice. There you go, +1 friend. That's 100% increase.
Pretty sure Weiss counts as a negative friend. Back to 0.
There's no such thing as negative friends. You just made 1 friend and 1 enemy. Look, it's only been 1 day. Trust me, you've got friends all around you. You just haven't met them yet.
Oh, that's a good attitude. What? Oh.
That girl.
You know her?
Not really. She saw what happened this morning, but left before I could say anything.
Well, now's your chance.
Well, wait! What are you doing?
Hello! I believe you two may know each other.
Aren't you that girl that exploded?
Yeah. My name's Ruby. But you can just call me Crater. Actually, you can just call me Ruby.
Okay.
What are you doing? I don't know. Help me.
So, what's your name?
Blake.
Well, Blake, I'm Yang, Ruby's older sister. I like your bow.
Thanks.
It goes great with your pajamas.
Right.
Trying too
Nice
hard?
night, don't
No.
you think?
Yes, it's lovely. Almost as lovely as this book that I will continue to read
Yikes.
as soon as you leave.
Yeah, this girl's a lost cause.
What's it about?
Huh?
Your book. Does it have a name?
Well, it's about a man with two souls, each fighting for control over his body.
Oh yeah, that's real lovely.
I love books. Yang used to read me every night before bed. Stories of heroes and monsters. They're one of the reasons I want to be a huntress.
Why is that? Hoping you'll live happily ever after?
Well, I'm hoping we all will. As a girl, I wanted to be just like those heroes in the books. As someone who fought for what was right and who protected people who couldn't protect themselves.
That's very ambitious for a child. Unfortunately, the real world isn't the same as a fairy tale.
Well, that's why we're here. To make it better.
Oh, I'm so proud of my baby sister.
Cut it out!
Well, RWBY, Yang, it's a
What in
pleasure
the
to...
world is going on over here? Don't you realize some of us are trying to sleep? Oh, not you again!
Shh, guys, she's right. People are trying to sleep.
Oh, now you're on my side.
I was always on your side.
Yeah, what's your problem with my sister? She's only trying to be nice.
She's a hazard to my health.
Oh my God. Okay, so interesting chapter, this one. So we're into the school now. We've kind of entered into our first year of Beacon. We've had a talk there by a professor. I don't think it's quite inspirational talk. Almost kind of almost a bit of a backhanded compliment, you know. So, you know, as I was saying, you know, I see this unspent energy. You know, you think you're coming here to learn, but that's only half the battle. You know, you have to step up yourself. I guess it is a bit of a motivational, but might have been put across a little bit easier for the first year. So, but obviously he's there to, you know, not sugarcoat it. You know, you are going to go and fight, you know, these Grimms. So you got to be prepared, not just mentally, but physically as well. So as I said, you need to take the first step. So, interesting little talk there from the professor. So RWBY is obviously still trying to find her feet here. Every time she turns around, Whis is there yelling at her for some reason. Obviously a bit condescending there with handing her the pamphlet, I thought, you know, kind of still looking down her nose at RWBY, you know, this annoying little girl that's kind of getting under her feet at the moment. So, but obviously, you know, Yang is there to back her up, you know, so she's obviously still going to back her up. So, but Jan is there, you know, as he said, yeah, how am I going to find another girl to talk to? I'm pretty sure as he walked away, there was another girl there looking at him. I'm pretty sure. We might discover who that is in the next episode, maybe. Who knows? So, but I do like the way that most of the characters in the background are kind of blacked out. It really makes the lead characters kind of stand out, you know. So everybody else is just a bit of a filler at the moment. So, but the lead characters really pop out of the screen. So, so obviously, as I said, you know, trying to find the way. As I said, you know, tomorrow is going to start the initiation. You know, get some sleep. They're all kind of sleeping on like a, you know, like a sleepover, like a massive sleepover. Everybody's kind of on the floor kind of thing. So I thought they would have had dorm rooms and stuff. Maybe that might come you know, later when they're actually put into teams and stuff like that, you know, separated and whatever. So, but again, RWBY, I think, you know, actually I was saying to Yang, you know, I wasn't lucky enough to bring my friends to school. You know, I kind of got forced into this 2 years, you know, ahead of everybody else. So all my friends are still 2 years behind me. So And the only communication I've got is, you know, writing this letter back home. So Yang is a little, you know, she's got her friends around. That's fine. But, you know, forcing her to go and talk to people as well, you know. So obviously, like, you know, going to talk to Blake, who is, you know, just sitting there reading her book as you do, you know. So there was almost that connection there with Ruby and Blake about over the book, you know. If you're a book nerd, you know, and you talk to somebody who likes books too, you know, you have that kind of, you know, almost instant connection. But interesting how she was saying there about her wanting to become a huntress, you know, her motivation for it, you know, protecting people, maybe having that happily ever after, not just for her, but for everybody, you know, protect those who can't protect themselves. So, which I think is a noble idea and definitely a noble motivation to become, you know, this huntress, protector of humanity. So I think that's a good little insight into her personality there too. So, and of course, Whis is there every time you turn around. At the moment, she's there barking at you, you know. So, but again, you know, Yang is just sticking up for Ruby there. You know, what's wrong with my sister, you know? So I think they kind of got off on the wrong footing at the moment. So we'll see how their personalities kind of clash along the way, what we're in for. So, but a great episode. There was a lot in it, that one. So, you know, we're still trying to figure our way through this, you know, first day of, you know, Beacon School. So, but that was a good episode. We'll come back for the next one very soon, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Let me know if you enjoyed that. We'll be back soon. Make sure you stay safe, and I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video. Did you enjoy that video? Why not watch another one?